Welcome to Youth Baseball Talk with Gabriel and Chris.
Today's sponsor is Ivy Bows. They make custom headbands and bows. Today's guests are father and son duo Elijah and Aidan Gonzales of the Garland Bombers and UB Braves.
Thank you for coming in today. How y'all doing?
Good, man. Good. Excited.
Excited, huh?
Yeah.
UB Braves, that's a new team for you, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. How long have you been playing baseball for?
6 years.
6 years, huh? Do you have a nickname?
Gordo.
Gordo. I can't roll my R like that, man. So it's Gordo for me. That's what's up, man.
So what's your favorite position?
I like playing center field, but I also play second, pitcher, catcher.
Is there any other position that you'd like to play more?
No, I think.
No.
You don't have a favorite position?
Center field.
Center field, why? You like to make that diving catch,
Yeah.
huh? Yeah, I know. You look like that type of player.
Make the saving play, okay.
All right. Elijah, what got you into coaching?
So as a young kid, my dad was always a part of my athletic journey.
Mm-hmm.
Baseball, not soccer, but baseball, basketball,
Hey, it's
football.
just not a baseball podcast, man. Go on, name all the sports.
So, I played everything but like soccer and tennis and stuff like that. But my dad always coached me from when I was younger all the way up to about 8th grade. And to this day, my friends that played with me as growing up still call him Coach Eddie every time they see him, Coach Eddie. And, just to be able to make an impact like he did in, my life and some of my friends' lives is just something that always intrigued me. So I got my first taste of coaching when I was in the Marine Corps, 29 Palms. I coached an 11 and 12U group out there for the local Little League, me and another fellow Marine. And with him, just to see the kids grow, at that thing I was hooked. This is pretty cool. Making an impact on young people's lives. I had no clue who they were, no clue who the families were. Just kind of like one of the Marines asked if I could help them coach a local team. I was like, yeah, let's try it. Yeah, and then I didn't coach again until he got to about 4 years old, and then it was time for him, 4 years old, and it was time for him to play. I let him play on his own when he was 3 with another organization. Not an organization, just like a little rec team, team. So he played, had fun, and then, it's kind of far away from the house. Yeah. So we're like, Garland's can start playing at 4 years old. So we started putting him in at 4, and from there, from 4 years old, there was him, another kid named Julian, another kid named Lil Robert. From them three, man, I knew from there. When I first saw them, I was like, man, these kids can play.
Yeah, we're familiar with them. Yeah, we're familiar with them.
I was like, these 3 kids can play. At 4 years old, they're throwing the ball and catching the ball in the air and making plays. And I'm like, man, 4 and 5 and 6, I was like, man, it's time to get out of rec ball. Let's try this select thing. And that's when Garland Bombers was created. Oh, okay. Me and Coach Caesar and Coach Robert were just like, let's just try it out. Whatever happens. First year was rocky.
Yeah, for sure,
6 wins, 32 losses.
Hey, that's how it is,
we weren't good at all,
Growing pains.
Yeah, so we had a lot of growing pains. And from there, we just, kind of stuck with it. Grateful for the parents that I had. Without the parents, man, it's difficult already as it is, but having great parents makes it that much easier.
Well, yeah.
So
of course.
So we just grew from there, and then at 7 years old, that's when we started finally winning tournaments. After a whole year playing, 7 years old, we started winning a lot, and I was like, oh wow, the transition from 6 to 7 was like big time. Adding a couple players, and then from there, from 7 years old all the way to 10U majors, man, they're just that same group of players just doing, staying together.
Y'all been playing at a high level for quite a while.
Yeah, we started, getting to the majors level at 8U. We were the only team in the state of Texas that got legit bumped up to 8U majors.
So how do you manage that? Like playing at a high level every weekend, no easy routes.
Oh, for sure.
How do you manage the parents and whatnot, playing at that high level?
Yeah, playing at the high level, when we got bumped up to majors, it was like, getting with the parents and kind of being, honest with them. That was probably one of the most difficult, coaching things, just being honest with the parents, letting them know that, your kid needs work in this area, your kid needs work in that area, but also, prepping the kids at practice to help them get to where they need to be to play at that level.
Yeah.
So, there were, like you said, no easy routes, tough teams every weekend. 8U majors baseball was it's AU majors. It's laughable that you get bumped up there, but it's also like, wow, we're playing against 9 years old. Some of them are 10. We're like,
exactly.
And we're still only 8, supposed to be playing coach pitch, and we just we just stuck with it, and then kept growing and growing from there. And managing the game is difficult. Pitch counts at a young age since they were little.
Exactly.
So just developing 7, 8 pitches was key. Some kids didn't pitch that well, but we still had to give them some innings on Saturdays just to help the other ones get better on Sundays. So
Gotcha.
So, Aidan, you've played a lot of great teams
Yes.
since you were, 7U, 8U?
Mhm.
What's your favorite team to play against?
I technically don't have a favorite, but I like playing the top competition, and I could probably name 2 or 3.
Name
Swamp
'em all.
Donkeys,
Yeah, go ahead.
Texas Canes, Backyard Ballers, and a couple other teams.
Let me put you in the light real quick. Who do you like playing against? I know we just asked that question, but pick one. I'm gonna make you pick one.
Swamp Donkeys.
You like playing
Swamp
against? Hey,
Donkeys.
they're
They're a
good.
tough team.
Yeah, they are.
They're good.
They're always a tough team. Very,
Everybody can
very
hit
good.
on that team.
Yes.
yes.
Can't just throw a fastball there.
Yeah, for sure.
Aidan, when your dad was coaching, did you feel he was tougher on you, or?
Yeah, he was tough on me. He was tough on everybody. I think he was tougher on me a little bit more, and that's what got me to do better.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Awesome, man.
So, Elijah, when you coached, what was the most difficult thing about coaching?
The most difficult thing for me was just, being honest with the parents when, they were, talking about my kid should be playing here, my kid should be playing there. But I thought the best thing was to do is just, be honest from my point of view and telling them what I'm seeing and what they probably could work on and what I need to see in practices before I put them in situations. 'Cause I don't want to put a kid in a position and in practice they haven't proven to me that they can succeed or do that. I want to, see it in practice, see it at a scrimmage game, see them working. And if I see them being able to do it, then, let's try it out, or try it out on a Saturday, not on a Sunday, because Sunday, at the end of the day, we're trying to win a ball game. On Sundays is, try to win, put the best team out there. And that's what we try to do for the most part. But, that, and when I finally gave up that 10U Majors Bombers team was those two right there is probably the toughest decisions. Giving them up was, for me, it hurt my heart. Because
This is your baby.
yeah, it's my baby. I had most of them since they were younger. Everyone on the team was there for years. Not for 1 year. It was 5, 6, 7 years. Some of them were there for 2 or 3 years. Giving them up was difficult, but at the end of the day, I think it was the right thing to do because all of them are playing on other teams. Made the teams easily. They're being successful on the teams that they're at. Some of them are still playing majors ball. Some of them are playing AAA ball. Some of them are playing age level up. But at the end of the day, they're all still competing. They all made every team that they tried out for. So for me, that made me feel like a sigh of relief that, okay, everyone has a team. Everyone's still playing baseball. You know. So now it's time for me to focus on on him. Be a dad.
I didn't believe it when I heard the Garland Bombers 10U Majors. What are y'all, black or red?
Red, yeah.
Yeah, are disbanding. I'm like, let me text Coach Brandon real quick. He didn't even know. He's like, how'd you hear about it? I forgot how I heard. But I was like, man, that's not true. And then sure enough, it was true, man. I was like, wow. I was like, yes, one less thing Mark has to worry about.
Yeah, and it wasn't because anything bad or anything like that. It was just with my work and with everything else that I have going on in my life. I got my little one coming up, and I know he wants me to coach him.
Yeah.
He's about to start 5U baseball. I know it's 5U and whatever, but for me to be committed to the team, I have to give up, make some time up, figure out how I'm gonna make it all work, and then I don't think I could make it work with having that team and then coaching the younger ones and then still have time for the wife, the kids, the family things, So I had to just, it's a full-time job. I don't get paid for it. We didn't get we didn't get 1 cent for it. Me and Coach Caesar did it from the kindness of our hearts. We just wanted to see a young group of kids grow together, and they did. They beat a lot of great teams. They lost to some tough teams. They lost to the teams they shouldn't have lost to, but at the end of the day, it was a growing experience for everyone.
For sure. When you were coaching that 10U Majors team, how did you manage the pitchers?
Yeah, so
that's everybody wants to know how you manage a team, especially a great team, and how you manage the pitchers.
So what I did was have some kids that were Saturday pitchers. I had some Saturday pitchers that that could pitch really well, and can give me a couple innings so I don't have to use the Sunday pitchers. You know, I had like legit 3 or 4 Sunday pitchers that can go on a Sunday and could probably give me a 60 pitch, 50 pitch complete game and, you know, go from there. But the tough part was just, you know, the pitch count.
Right.
You know, making sure you don't over pitch them, you know, under pitch me. I know there's tough games where
I was about to say, for Saturday pitchers, what if you get the unlucky draw and you draw
a tough team?
Yeah, tough team.
So what I would do is probably throw a pitcher they're not used to seeing, someone that doesn't throw hard, someone that throws kind of slow, you know.
Right.
Someone that throws kind of slow, and then at the end of the game, I'll maybe bring in a Sunday pitcher for an inning. I may bring a Sunday pitcher for an inning or two just to switch up the speed, and then they go from a slow pitcher to somebody that's throwing gas.
That's funny you say that. We keep referring to Mark's team, the Scrappers.
Yes.
We cannot hit slow pitches.
Oh, yeah.
When other teams just go throw lollipops, they get us every time.
Oh, that was us, too. So, it's difficult at this level.
Our big hitters are used to seeing gas and, you know, good off speeds, and so they know how to sit back. But when they see a pitcher that's not as developed, and they come in here, they're making good, they're hitting the zones, but it's lollipops. We cannot hit.
Yeah.
Who do y'all have on your old team?
Hambino, Julian, yeah.
Mark got him with a couple off speeds, and I was like, he can't hit the slow pitches. He likes gas.
Oh, yeah,
like,
if you give him that gas, he's going to take one
Yeah,
out
he's going to take it out. I was like, don't throw the gas to him.
Yeah.
He's a good ball player.
Yeah, for sure, man. That kid's great.
That's good, Art. Are you looking forward to any tournaments? I know you probably don't know your schedule, but Dad, is there something you're looking forward to?
Yeah, I know. For him,
UB?
For him, he always likes to go to like the Super NITs and play the big teams. Like he's always like the first time he got a taste of Houston, that on the ride home we didn't win. You know, we lost in the second game on Sunday. On the way home, he was like, "Dad, I want to come back to Houston. You know, I want to go back." Like it was really good seeing seeing these kids that are better than me. You know, just competing at that level was just great. So he likes to go to those Super NITs and play. You know, those tough teams. And I think this year on the schedule we have scheduled to go to Super NIT in Austin.
Okay.
And then for him again, they're going to go to the Super NIT in Louisiana. And then they're going to get all that's going to be prepped them for that Elite 32 World Series in Florida.
There you go.
Yeah, so we'll be back.
Looking forward to Florida?
Yes.
Yeah.
My favorite tournament.
That's your favorite tournament?
Yeah.
Mine too.
So
never been. I want to go.
Yeah, last year was his first year going. I took the 10U Majors Garland Bombers teams out there, and we went 2-4. We didn't win a lot of ball games, but we went out there.
You took them after disbanding, so
we didn't. No, that was before we disbanded.
Oh, that was before you disbanded.
It was before
What's the tournament y'all got together?
Oh, that was just this 11U tournament this fall.
Okay.
Yeah, we just got together for a tournament.
I was going through the websites. I was like, damn, they got back together? What are they doing?
Nah, it was just,
you threw a loop at me, man.
Yeah, so one of the conditions for breaking up, most of the parents were like, can we at least get together to play a tournament here and there? So,
that's cool, though. That's cool.
So we got one in the fall. We went to this little glove tournament. They won, got some custom gloves,
there you go.
And we'll probably get another one in this summer, after everyone's season's over, just to get them together again and see what they do, let them have some fun.
Chris, you had a question?
Yeah, so Aidan, when you're in the tournament, it's tense. Does the parents screaming at you, excited, does that phase you at all?
No, it doesn't bother me.
It doesn't bother you at all? Okay, so even if the team is down 2, you're up on the plate to try and hit and score, it doesn't do anything for you?
Nothing phases you,
I just take it to my head and do what I got to do on the field.
Oh,
okay.
Man, I like to hear that.
And you're not listening to any sideline coaches?
No.
Dad?
Yeah, sometimes I got to.
That's why now I sit way off in the corner so he don't hear me. You know.
Hey man, I try to, but then I find myself, kind of walking back. I'm like, damn,
getting thrown out.
So
of the game
my excuse is I gotta go give him some water. Go into the dugout, give him some water, and then be like, this is what you should have done.
Yeah, exactly.
Nah, but for the most part, I've been trying to just let him do his thing. And man, Coach Austin and Coach Scotty is taking his game to the next level already. Like I've seen.
What coaches are those? Are those
the UB Braves coaches? Yeah.
Okay.
So with them two together, that combo is really great for him. He's been really successful with them, and they've helped him grow mentally. They've helped him grow, physically, like strength and conditioning, and just the mental part of the baseball game, and knowing what to do before the balls hits you, knowing being confident at the plate. It's drastic change for him. Like he's improved big time, and for me to see it on the other side of the fence, it's like, oh man, so we were doing something right on my end.
Yeah.
You know, and then, you know, just to get him to that next level and have somebody else take him there, to have him get authority from somebody else except me, you know, instead of dad, coach.
Yeah, they get at that age where they stop listening to dad, coach.
Yes.
You know? It's like, even though I'm coaching your team, they still have in their head that that's my dad, you know. He doesn't know what he's talking about. Chris knows. I go through that with Mark. A little background, I coach at a private school. I kind of know what I'm talking about a little bit.
Yeah.
But Mark thinks I don't know anything, and that's why I stuck him with Coach Brandon. I was like,
Coach Brandon's a good dude. Man.
Yeah, he is. I was like, it's time. You know, you don't listen to me anymore. It's time for you to go listen to somebody else.
Yeah, and I think that's what's helped him. Like, for me to see him grow that much, maybe I just didn't realize how good he was too, because I'm on the other side of the fence and I'm managing all these other players as well.
Yeah, exactly.
And to see him, you know, be in clutch moments in the game, and for him not to even be like tense or, you know, nervous. He just goes up there and is like, all right, I'm gonna, you know, get a quality at bat, and if I strike out, I strike out. You know, it is what it is. And for him, you can you know, he'll tell you himself, like, you know, and I tell him all the time, you're either gonna fail in that situation or you're gonna succeed in that situation, but you want to be in those moments, you know.
For sure.
And he, you know, I think he likes those moments, and when he comes out on top in those moments, you know, he's pumped up. He'll get on the base and he'll like flex. He'll try to flex on you, even though he ain't got that big of a muscles, but he'll try to.
Now because his bones on you, that's what bones are showing.
He'll flex his bones, you know. And
hey, let me ask you, Aidan. When you strike out at you know, at the plate and you're pitching, does that phase you at all?
No.
No?
No.
It doesn't phase you on the mound?
No.
Good. I like to hear that. That's good. Hey, for your little friends, you know, that will watch this, how much practice do you do outside of practice?
I do some good practice. I go in the backyard, hit some balls.
Do a lot of tee work?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's all about teamwork, man. It's all about
teamwork. And then lately we've been trying to get him into the whole little gym routine, you know.
Okay, yeah, I think everyone's starting to do that.
Yeah,
right?
Just teach him how to lift lightly, you know, something. Yeah. Be smart about it as well. So,
is there anything that you like exercising? Like, what's your favorite workout or your favorite drill for baseball that's helped you on your game?
I don't think I have a favorite drill. I just like to do all the workouts that he tells me to do.
Yeah.
Boy, you lying.
No,
you lying.
No.
Be quiet.
They're tough, but yeah, I like doing it.
Yeah, he enjoys waking up, going in the morning to the gym. Like he'll wake up on a Saturday morning before his games at like 5 a.m. and go work out with his mom, because mom works out in the mornings too. So he'll go on a Saturday morning, setting his alarm just so he can go run 3 miles with her.
Mark, you hear that?
Yeah, that's going to change your game once you get into high school.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Just having that kind of mind frame about
it. So he enjoys me. Like, Dad, you going to the gym today? Yeah. He goes, all right, I'm setting my alarm and I'll go with you. And he'll go and we'll just, teach him how to work out, like, 5 pounds, 10 pounds, 12 pounds max. Just something really, really light, just so he can kind of get the understanding of, what you're supposed to do in the gym, kind of know your way around. But he likes it though. Like, it's crazy. Like, he enjoys being in there, and he goes in there and he sweats, he works his butt off.
There you go.
No one's forcing him to do anything. He, like I said, he will be the one. I want to wake up. Are you going today? Yeah, I'm going today. All right, let me go.
That's good.
Yeah, that's what sets a good player from a great player.
Mm-hmm. And that's what I kind of instill in him too. You gotta, anything you want, you gotta work hard.
Right.
You gotta work hard. And then, I'm pretty sure it was challenging for him when he went to a new team. Like, Coach Austin's not gonna give you anything. I know how he is. It's kind of like me. It's gonna be tough on you.
Yeah.
So he's not gonna give you anything. You can ask him, like, where did you start off batting at?
8-hole in the second tournament.
Yeah, he started batting.
First tournament.
Yeah, first 2 tournaments he was batting 8-hole, and then he came home. And what did you say?
I don't like hitting 8-hole, so I worked my butt off at the backyard. And next tournament, I bumped up to 1-hole, and that's where I stayed.
There you go, baby.
So he's like, I don't like to bat 8-hole. I was like, son, like, Coach Austin, I'm not gonna tell him anything.
Yeah, exactly.
It's all on you. I'm not the coach no more. I know what you can do. Coach Caesar knows what you can do. Coach Rob knows what you can do. But these coaches don't know you.
Hey, you're on a new team.
Yeah,
baby.
you're on a new team. You gotta earn
you deserve it.
Yeah, earn your keep, big boy. And
exactly.
That's just. My dad was a Marine, I was a Marine, so that's just the Marine mentality for me. If you want something or you want anything, you got to go earn it, man.
For
you
sure.
you earn what you get, and he went out there and he earned it, and he stayed there the whole season. Quality of bats, having longer bats, high base percentage, stealing a lot of bases, and
good.
He succeeded at it. And I was like I said, as a dad, seeing it on the other side instead of the coach, like, I'm very proud of what he's done, and seeing him keep growing and growing is just exciting for me to watch him do that, and. like in this off season, instead of picking up a baseball, you know, he's played soccer and basketball. You know,
that's what I was gonna ask. Do you play any other sports?
Yes.
What do you play?
Basketball, soccer, and sometimes football.
Sometimes football.
Yeah.
Is your dad like me? We don't let our kids play tackle football.
Yeah.
I would let him play.
It's mom.
It's mom.
Throw her under the bus.
Good job, mom.
Yeah.
Now, Mama Bear, you know, Mama, you keep the mama happy is always a good thing.
Don't
So,
hit my baby.
See, I'm not. The thing is, when I realized Mark was a decent pitcher at this young age, he was playing tackle football at 7 years old, and they had him at linebacker. Itty little bitty kid.
Yeah.
You know how Mark is. You know how Mark
Mark's
is.
tough though, man.
Yeah. So they had him at linebacker, and I'm like, he can't play anymore if he's gonna pitch at this high level, you know. So we took him out just because I didn't want the wear and tear on his shoulders from football and him not be able to throw the ball from second base, let alone the mound.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, he's in flag football right now.
That's
flag
we-
too.
Don't knock me, man. Don't knock me. Hey,
with the same Garland Bombers team, like we played in the winter time, we stayed together. You know, we played football together, flag football together. We played basketball together. Just
That's
keeping
good.
the kids together all year round, having
are
Christmas
y'all?
parties.
Is that whole team out of the Garland area? Or
No,
most of them?
are from Garland area.
Okay.
Got a few from like Mesquite.
Oh, gotcha.
And we had even one parent, the Martinez's. They would travel from Cedar Hill. You know, but he's been playing with me since he was 7. So he joined the team
That's
when he
a
was
haul,
7,
man.
and from 7 all the way to 10 meters, they never missed a practice.
Dang.
You know, they just loved him being on the team. You know, he was a tough kid. You know, he worked
Yeah,
his
for
butt off.
sure.
You know, now he's out there, and his parents said that he's a leader on that team that he's on. You know,
There you go.
He's vocal. You know, he works hard, and so I can't believe they made that drive. You know, I'm complaining about him moving to UB Braves and going from Garland to Mesquite.
Yeah, I complained about driving from, Farmers Branch to Carrollton.
Mm-hmm.
Him too. But, man, it's, that's commitment right
Yeah,
there.
there was commitment, and for them to do that, and like I said, they were punctual, on time to everything, and I'm like, oh man,
That's good. Aiden, when you're on the mound, what's your favorite pitch to throw?
Probably my slurve.
Your slurve?
Slurve.
You get a lot of batters with that pitch, huh?
Yeah. I do.
Hey, but you have to have a mean fastball to come back with, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Mhm.
Okay, you don't say that very confident, man. Come on. You're
I'm-
supposed to say,
I'm
yeah,
working-
man, I do. Look at the camera and say, watch out.
Watch out.
You let them know.
I'm practicing the knuckleball.
There you go. Oh, that's Mark's favorite throw.
Yeah.
His knuckle change.
Yeah, so with the day and age with playing majors baseball, you have to have
You
more than
have
one
to
pitch.
have
You know
more
what I
than
mean?
one.
Yeah, so teaching them the slurve ball, the safe curve ball. He kind of throws it like a
Yeah.
football, and just kind of just looks like a curve, but it kind of just the same throw, same arm motion as a football. Coach Jason had taught him that, and another changeup. And those two pitches, been helping him out a lot. He don't throw hard. To be
Yeah.
honest, he's little. You don't throw hard, but he hits the spots.
Yeah.
and keeps him off balance
It's all
with his
about
off. Yeah,
spots, man.
he'll hit the spots, keep him off balance with his off speed, and and it's just a testament to him and how hard he works.
When the camera's cut off, I'll show you a nice pitch, all right?
Oh, yeah,
When the
yeah.
camera's cut off.
So yeah, he's been working on his knuckleball like
There you
when we
go.
were warming up, and so with that tournament that we got everyone together,
Yeah.
he was like, "Dad, can I throw it?" I was like, "Yeah, just throw it." So he threw it and struck a kid out. He was so happy when he
There
struck
you
the kid
go.
out with the knuckleball, and just
Yeah.
died. I was like, "Oh man, it's actually pretty good."
That's crazy, man.
So do you show your emotions when you're on the mound and you throw a good pitch?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
What about when you're struggling?
Yeah, when you're throwing bad pitches.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Too, sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes we forget that y'all are 10 and 11,
Yes.
and we get mad that y'all show y'all's emotion and y'all show that y'all are frustrated. I've learned this myself.
Mhm.
I was like, I need to stop getting mad at Mark when he's.
Yeah.
But
that shows
Body
that he
language.
cares too.
yeah,
it
it's
kinda-
also you're right. It shows he cares, but then
it can be that terrible though.
it,
Yeah.
it
it's
could
a
be
fine
bad.
line.
His body language, and it just looks bad sometimes when you're
Especially-
showing the other team you're frustrated. That means you let them get in your head.
Especially somebody like Mark, because
Yeah.
he's a competitor. He's probably a leader on the team. On the mound, they expect to probably win the ball game, and they're going to stay in the ball game the whole time. So I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure he gets frustrated.
Oh, he does, and then I get frustrated at him, and so does his mom because he's over here pouting and shoulders down, and then I forget.
And there's just two people on the
He's
base.
yeah.
Nobody scored.
Yeah,
yet.
Yeah.
no one scored.
Mhm.
Nothing. Give up. A
Yeah.
person on the base first, second
but
base.
I think because they know he knows, like Mark knows, like at the majors level, you walk somebody, that's a potential run. You know, they can steal a second base and they're already in scoring position. You know,
Big
and
time.
it just you know, keeping people off base is such a big thing at this level of baseball.
And he already I'm sure Aidan realizes too that we don't want nobody on base because they steal it like that.
Oh yeah,
they don't wait for you.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, so mental part of the game is big to work on. You know, I'm working on it with Mark. You know, like I said, we forget he's 11. You know, 10 and 11. We forget they're that young, and they still have a lot of growing up to do.
Yeah.
So hey, if you're struggling up there, you do you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's try to teach them to control what you can control. You know, everything else is out. You know, somebody makes errors, you can't control that.
You can't control it. Yeah.
So,
That's a good thing about errors. You know, your teammate make an error. Hey, next pitch, baby. Take care of it. You know, don't worry about that. Don't
happen.
Yeah, don't fix it. It's baseball.
Yeah, for sure.
That's a good thing about it's baseball. They're gonna make errors. There's gonna be errors.
And that's what I would tell the team when I was coaching them. Like, you know, it's baseball. You're gonna fail way more often than you're gonna succeed at this game. You know, your high batting averages are failing numbers. You know, so you know you're gonna fail a lot. So just take it what it is. You know. Take your criticism from your coaches from what it is, and just keep it moving, you know, because no one's gonna tell you, hey, you did a good job if you didn't do a good job. You know, I'm very blunt with the kids too. I tell them, hey, you know, you're not doing good today. You're not locked in. You know, fix it. You know, let's go to work. You know, you've been here before. Shake it off. Let's go. You know, so I think that for him is what he's gotten better at with me being on the other side of that mental part, not really letting anything really frustrate him anymore.
Right.
So I'm not telling him as, you know, I know it's tough for him seeing me as a dad and a coach at the same time.
Right.
So he's trying to tell me, that's my dad yelling at me instead of that's my coach getting on me.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
he can't separate the difference right now.
But now he can. You know, Coach Austin's, you know, like I said, he's a great dude, and he would get in his butt, and he's like, okay, cool, he'll take it. But if I did it to him, it'd be a whole different.
My dad doesn't love me.
Right? So I gotta ride with him home.
I gotta ride with him.
Mom, can you drive to the tournament so we have two different cars?
So what we try to do now is, like, you know, I let him, Coach Austin, do his business, and when we get in the car, we just talk about, you know, what could you done better? What did you see? And then he's like, this is what I saw. This is what I could do better. And then I tell him, this is what I saw. You know, this is what, you know, this is probably what you need to work on. But it's never, oh, you didn't do good today. You know, it's like, you know, being that dad now, it's like really satisfying to watch him grow and to be on the sideline and to actually see what he's doing instead of focusing on all the kids. I'm really just, you know, it's a team game. You know, I want all the kids to succeed. But at the end of the day, you know, I'm there to see him, and to see him grow is great to see, and I'm enjoying the ride right now.
There you go.
So yeah, I had a couple of the parents ask me, "You gonna get the team back together?" I was like,
not right now,
not anytime.
Aidan, let me ask you, did you go to this team solo, or do you have teammates from the Garland Bombers that went and joined you on this team?
I got teammates, especially Rob, Julian. They have always stayed with me.
Oh, they follow you,
from team to team.
There you go.
Yeah, so them three.
Those
been
are
together,
the three little ones,
yes,
right?
They've been together since they were 4.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so him and Little Rob played together when they were 3, and then Julian joined the team when I first coached the team in Garland in Little League. Julian came when they were 4, so from 4 years old all the way to now, them 3 are staying with each other. You know, the fact that they're all able to stay playing at the high level together, compete at the high level. You know,
That's good. Mark has a little friend who does that for basketball and football. He has a little friend, Anthony, who follows him. Unfortunately, Anthony didn't get into baseball, but you know,
it's not that they follow each other. You know, they're like good enough to all play on the same team.
Exactly.
They're all good at what they do. You know, Robert's probably the super utility player. He can play legit anywhere and at a high level. He's the number 1 catcher on the team right now, but he can legit play anywhere. You know, Julian's, you know, tough on the mound. When he's on the mound, you know, we're probably gonna win the ball game. Tough at third base, big stick, you know. So
you brought up catchers. Who's your little catcher, young guy on y'all's team?
Oh, little Caden Nash, Nasty Nash.
So where's she at now?
He plays with the 10U Majors, Texas Edge North.
Okay, Texas
So
Edge.
He's out there starting.
Because I know he was way younger than.
Yeah, he was a year younger than everyone, but that kid can play. He's tough.
Left-handed baller.
Yeah, he's
left-handed catcher.
Left-handed catcher. The kid was. I mean, I love that kid, man. His energies. You know, he's young, but he competes, man. And
there you go.
You know, he went back to his age level now, but he's still doing his thing.
I think we're all.
You're good?
Yeah. I think we're
all right,
good.
man. Well, Aidan, thank you for coming out.
Yeah.
Coach Elijah, thank you for coming out.
Yeah, for sure, man. Appreciate you.
Hope you had fun.
Yeah, for sure.
All right.
All right, guys.
All right, thanks, and good luck.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.